Also, you see a backup like this, it backs up the rest of the crews. You see all the rest of the crews that are all there. If I were the coxswains, I'd be trying to keep them warm and keep them moving, but there's not a lot of space there to turn around, so you're somewhat limited. But you got to make sure you're ready to go. I'm sure once these boats go and they're off, here we see the finals of the girls' lightweight senior 4.
Need some course correction from Culver there.
Yep.
Responding. Fast start from Ocean City, Montclair. Out of the blocks cleanly.
Here we go as they settle into their rate off their high strokes. What kind of rhythm can they find here as the water's a little bit calmer? They still have that nice little breeze behind them to give them a little more speed.
Maybe George School out to a slight early lead.
George School looking nice and calm, collected.
OC.
OC looking good.
OC here, right?
Yeah, I think OC's in the lead by a couple seats maybe, 1 or 2 seats.
Skosh.
Not much over Montclair or George School.
Yeah,
Culver seems to have straightened it out there.
Oh, Culver's not out of contention here. Boy, oh boy, look at that.
They had a really fast time yesterday.
All right.
Bromfield also. Mainland, every crew here within a couple feet.
Yep. This is going to be a wait and see where we're at when we get to 500.
Right. Yeah, just to see how these crews settle into their base cadence. I mean, it can make such a difference for crews in terms of how they lengthen and how the coxswains can get them to find that base pace to really, boom, hit that first 10 as you settle down, find that rhythm, find the right rhythm here.
Yeah, Culver
for the
looking
conditions.
strong.
Find that ba-boom. Oh, there we
Yeah,
go.
exactly, Jim. And yeah, Culver.
Man,
Get that.
geese, just don't
Get out of there.
Take the message.
I know.
Big push now from Ocean City here. Ocean City having come out, poked their bow ball out ahead of George School and Culver. Culver is trying to stop that move, and they may have done that. George School also making a move out of the 500 mark there.
Yeah, we see those top 3 crews all pretty level, all fighting to see who's got the advantage here coming out of the 500 meters. I don't know what you guys are seeing here.
Yeah, I think what you're going to see is each one of these crews putting something together here in the early goings of the second 500 to try and give themselves an advantage that does not really seem to exist right now.
No,
as
I mean,
we
it
look
seems
at this,
pretty
and
level.
It's like a deck, maybe.
Right, for the
part of
top 3
deck
crews.
Between these 3 crews.
Yeah, I mean, so through the basis course, looks like the conditions are slightly rougher through the center of this course. Is one of the crews here going to find a little bit more rhythm? Are they going to make a move and push together? I wonder what the coxswains are saying to their crews to try and give them that little additional advantage.
Right.
I'd give George School just a slight nudge in terms of the blade work.
I know.
And
I
I
think
think that is going to matter in this middle part of the course.
Culver seems to be rolling their blades in just a bit.
A little bit floaty.
Yeah, and that's going to cost them. But we'll see. I mean, they're a powerful crew, and they can settle down.
No, I think they're going to tell you that you're wrong, John.
I hope they do. I hope they do. I mean, that's the good. I mean, throw it in my face, Culver. Let's see what you got.
They didn't come all the way from Indiana just to stick around.
Yeah.
They want a medal here, preferably gold.
Well, here we got George and Culver pulling away now from Ocean City and really establishing themselves. That's what we're looking to see in the Center 500. Which of the crews that have the best base speed, who can find that good rhythm, and certainly Culver and Ocean City making a statement here and moving out.
Where's Mainland in this action?
Mainland.
Okay.
Mainland's right there, but
battling
battling
By no means
in
out
contention
of-
for
out of
third,
medal
maybe.
Contention.
Yeah.
But
So now as we're
George School seems to have poked out ahead here as they come towards that last 500-meter mark just slightly.
Oh, these crews are still all pretty close. I mean, and the water's flat enough in this last 500. It's really anyone's race.
Yeah, the conditions over the past few minutes here have settled down very nicely.
There's Culver. Culver's moving out now.
Yep.
Culver's making a big move here, but then, George School is responding too. I mean, these crews are pushing one another.
Keep an eye on George School understroking Culver just a little bit here. These ladies have room to go as they move into the closing hundreds of meters of this piece.
Yeah, but Culver's putting down some strokes here that are giving them a little bit more space. I mean, they're making a little bit more aggressive move, and their boat's moving.
I mean, at the end of the day, you got to make the decision to go higher.
Oh,
right?
without doubt.
You've got to make that decision to say at this point the boat's going to start going faster. And
well, that's George's time right about now. They're coming to the last few hundred meters.
Right.
You know, Culver's made a move here and pushed out from
pushed out a
500
bit,
meters to go. They've got a couple seats now, and
George School still bow ball on the coxswain of Culver, has about 8 feet to pull up. They've got 250 meters to do it now as we've moved into the red buoys.
all right, now time for the sprint. Can George sprint? Can Culver hold them off and build the lead? And what about for third place? Is it going to be Ocean City? Is it going to be Mainland? Is it going to be Bromfield Acton? We don't really know. Look, where's Mainland? It's hard to see them. I think Mainland might be close to Ocean City.
Here.
I don't know.
See him out there. I give the advantage from my vantage point, likely to OC. Not by a ton, though.
But looks like Culver is continuing to move.
Culver, though.
You think?
Here it comes.
Oh, yeah.
Here it comes. They're
These two crews pretty
10
close.
more strokes. Culver's out by about a bow deck here.
Culver's out. Can Culver finish it off?
Got to send those strokes through. Got to finish off
Lock
those
it in
strokes.
and go.
Here we go. Who's going to pull it through to the finish line? Looks like Culver's got it.
Gonna hang on.
Looks like it'll be Culver.
Oh, but look at Mainland.
I know. Mainland's making a great push.
Going to take third.
Going to take third from lane 6.
Wow.
There we go.
Man.
Very impressive racing action. So, John, what was that about Culver?
Well, they put it in my face. I mean, it just goes to show. I mean, they were pulling hard when the blade was in the water, and that boat was moving faster. So that's what happened, Jim.
Really, really great racing. I mean, look at the tightness of the spreads and the time here. 5:51 to 6:02. We've got an less than 11-second spread between first place and sixth place in the girls' lightweight senior 4. That is amazing.